caps a 2-1 mark as play begins this Tuesday night. Michael Markovich, Francois Chiron are the referees. Dan Kelly, Libor Suchanek have the lines. A date with Tampa Bay tonight. They'll see Minnesota on Friday evening to kickstart the weekend. Alex Ovechkin pulls the trigger. That's routine for Vasilevsky. Steer it to Faravari. Wilson snapshot shrugged aside by Vasilevsky.
I like the traffic in front on that play. It's against their top line. Is swarm them, keep them in their zone. Don't allow them to transition up the ice.
Hagel, a 30-goal scorer. Snapshot on the...
And he's as tough as they come also. You know, he can burn you offensively, but he's pretty good at throwing around his weight and even in the odd fight.
Long wrister from Lilleberg. Kucherov wheels and deals. Off the feed here, Thompson with a good step out to beat Hagel.
Yeah, that was a good play too by Kucherov. Hagel coming off the bench, full flight, good stop there by Logan.
Kucherov's in, short side, he tried to go high. Thompson shut the door.
And Kucherov, this is what he can do. Right off the coconut there.
You'd love to see a repeat of what happened last year against the Canadiens in the postseason.
Al, thanks. We'll see how they mesh tonight against the Lightning Bolts. Tampa Bay in the white jerseys. Quick set play, they score. Guentzel.
Yeah, right off the draw, and that's been sort of a problem for them. In fact, yesterday, they were terrible. They just won 18 of 60 faceoffs yesterday against the Bruins. Right up there. This is their fourth faceoff they won here in this game, and it comes back, and it's a beautiful pass through the seam that finds Guentzel wide open. You just see the vision, and he gets the puck on his stick, and he immediately shoots it. Look at how good that pass is. That's a saucer pass.
Hedman plays it on around for Brayden Point. On the outlet to Hagel, streaking down the dasher. Cross ice, Kucherov, bump sets pretty. Snapshot, glove, save.
The late guy coming in Moser, and there's that wrister. Even through a little bit of a screen as Chychrun's trying to take that and block it. And he gets it around him, but right into the catching mitt of Logan Thompson.
Because he was frustrated to be held down a bit through the first couple of games. Cross ice pass, and they work it to Sandin. That wrist shot broke the stick of Gage Gonsalves, and hoping for a return. Point now with speed, right back across the Washington line. Hagel in front, save made by Thompson, and he will trap it on the edge of the crease. And that's statistically unlikely based on how they've fared in the faceoff dot these first three games. They're last in the league in faceoff percentage to begin the year. Carlson turns it back. The outlet hoping for Sorelli. At the half wall, finds the cutter, guess who? It's Guentzel instead time. He is stoned by Thompson.
We talked about how smart he is, how he finds the middle of the ice, the open part of the ice. I think everything in the game generally is a reaction. I think that...
And build a hockey player, it's probably 21 in red.
Oh my goodness gracious, he skated by and warm up. I mean, he's 6'6", he's 250 pounds.
Edmund, the trailer Kucherov gave it away. An opportunity breaking for Sordic. Moves in, fights through a stick lift. Glove save, Vasilevsky.
And Justin Sordic is off to the races, acquired for a second-round pick from Florida. He wants to go up.
24 seconds to go in the period. Rink wide. Ovechkin banks one to Sandin. Sandin off the stick of Vasilevsky and into the netting.
And is able to make the glove stop.
Chychrun off the draw, walks it to the goal line. Wraparound try. Waiting for it was Vasilevsky. For the Washington Capitals, he has really reinvented his career here in Washington. They certainly miss him. As Protas snaps one off the stick of Vasilevsky. In the corner. Up top, Van Riemsdyk, and now the Capitals get set up. Van Riemsdyk with room, wrist shot, save made by Vasilevsky. The rebound loose. Now, how does Spencer Carberry deal with that, even with his most veteran players? As Ryan Leonard eyes the net. Ryan Leonard walks in, shoots, at the post! He beat Vasilevsky, but couldn't beat the pipe. Point back the other way. Puts on the brakes, finds the trailer. That's off the post! Off the draw. Wrist shot, pass, save made by Vasilevsky. Roy has the rebound. He'll try one through traffic. And that did not find Vasilevsky. Sandin tries again. Another save made by Vasilevsky. Locates the rebound. Ovechkin poking at it. And sticks and gloves get up.
That would have looked a lot different if that wasn't Ovechkin.
Carlson fumbles the puck a bit and has to protect it from Yanni Gourde. Wilson back on side. It is across. Milano in the high slot. Off to Ovechkin. That shot deflects wide. And now a giveaway. McMichael taken by Geekie. Wraps a pass to Chafee. He's across the line with a drop. That shot by Douglas. Kicked out by Logan Thompson. And now sticks and gloves get up in front a bit as the puck is frozen. First shot on net of the period for Washington. Let's check in with Arda. The one-touch pass of the pivot for Kucherov. Creates space. Centering pass off the skates of Sandin. It's freed up. Mauser with a shot. Blocker save made by Thompson. Chychrun takes over for Washington. And now Van Riemsdyk looks up ice. Lobbed in on the backhand by Protas, who has been quiet tonight. Tom Wilson, though, not quiet. Put it wide. Beauvillier behind the net, able to corral the puck. Off to Strome on the goal line. Strome, wrist shot, gobbled up by Vasilevsky with a lot of traffic in front. Hagel protects the puck, chopped at by Lapierre. And Hendricks, Lapierre beats Leonard. Heads to the net, 2-on-1. Leonard shoots, save Vasilevsky. The odd man rush, and as good a chance as we have seen for Washington. Back the other way, Kucherov and Point. Kucherov shoots, save made by Logan Thompson as Kucherov tried to go 5-hole, and Thompson shut the door. Floats one out to center to Kucherov.
Been a good period for Ryan Leonard.
Hagel off the drop. Hagel shoots, save made again. Snapping the glove out was Logan Thompson. Bjorkstrand winds it around. Kucherov tried to find Point with a quick backhand pass. He tucks it to the corner to Bjorkstrand. Out of the box comes Leonard back at 5 aside. Room for Hedman. Shoots. Just missed the stick at Point. Carlson leaves it in the same corner for Faravari. Turnover. Cirelli towards the net. Chopped out of midair by Carlson. Shoots back for it. Shot. Scores! Oh, he roofed it over the shoulder of Vasilevsky. The quick trigger from Protas ties the game at 1.
One of those players we talked about that had career numbers last year. Look at him, shoulder checking twice. Who's coming behind me? Who's late? There's the check. How can you not find Aliaksei Protas? He's like an eclipse coming down the left side of the net. He gets to the spot before Victor Hedman, and the big man's got his 3rd of the season.
Strome walks in. Back to the point, Sandin. Thought about a one-timer. Instead, it's off to Roy. Shoveled towards the net. Kicked out with the right pad by Vasilevsky. Kucherov to Hedman. Back to Kuch. Eyes the net to the goal line. Brayden Point on net. Save made. Perfectly positioned Logan Thompson. Center circle across the line. The Capitals almost made the Lightning pay for the giveaway shorthanded. Kucherov instead. Power play coming to an end. That shot by Hedman. Score! Tipped in front. It looked like Brayden Point redirected it. Shot by Hedman. The power play goal for the Lightning.
Chance earlier out of the bumper. Now he comes back and circles into the bumper again. Kucherov and Hedman have done this forever, and Point's going to turn and make his stick available. There's not much to do there, but make yourself in the shooting lane, so Hedman's got a lane to shoot the puck off your stick blade. It goes right past Aliaksei Protas, and Point tips it past Thompson. The first power play.
Carlson, pass Chafee, finds its way to Sonny Milano. The outlet pass, possible 2-on-1. McMichael heads towards the net. Shot, save made by Vasilevsky. Intercepted by Beauvillier. Got it to Ovechkin, snaps it up top. Carlson a shot, knuckleballs in, doing the splits, Vasilevsky, and it's cleared out of the slot. Strome floats a pass back towards the blue line, and that pulls Faravari offside. Room for Bjorkstrand, wide, just under the glove of Logan. Hard around courtesy of Sandin, right to Leonard. That shot blocks off the skates of Lilleberg, and he erases Leonard. Penalty call. Lilleberg will go. And Leonard has to hold his water and maintain control of his temper. It'll be a power play for Washington down by a goal.
Tampa, 78, minor penalty. Cross check.
Lilleberg's fine until the end of the play here. There's no penalty till the cross check till the side of the head on Leonard. And
Wilson hooks a pass up top to Carlson. Into the bumper it goes. Wilson to the half wall. He heads back to the bumper. Carlson instead. Ovechkin fires one off the blocker of Vasilevsky. Sonny Milano quickly to the rebound. And they're set back up again. Carlson playing catch all the way down to Wilson. Wrist shot, save made, just missing the rebound. What? Instead it's Strome to Wilson. Hooks a pass to Carlson. Back to the half wall and Strome. Eyes the net. That shot. First power play goal of the year for Washington. It looks like it was tipped by Tom Wilson. We're tied at 2.
Period, they trade power play goals here. Victor Hedman's got to get this puck out of the zone. I know he's going for Guentzel for the break. It can go up the boards. It's a safer play. When it doesn't come out of the zone, the next time the puck stops is here. When Tom Wilson deflects this puck, he hooks it into the net off the Dylan Strome shot. Wilson's power play markers tied it.
McDonough outlets Geekie. Across the line, Chafee, wrist shot. Glove save made by Logan Thompson. And here we go, right in front of Logan Thompson.
Douglas is looking for it. He's been trying to get at Chychrun here this shift. And the 6'9" Douglas, he's easy to find. He's the guy taller than everybody. Here we go.
Geekie and Hendricks LaPierre. Van Riemsdyk pulls Geekie away. Let's see if those two go full throttle. Van Riemsdyk's without the gloves. Geekie keeps his on.
I'm assuming Van Riemsdyk and Geekie are going to go too. Now this started out at center ice, the Douglas and Chychrun stuff. Van Riemsdyk's aware that Douglas is out there for ill will, so he's going to tie the big guy up. And by the
Washington
time everybody
57
fights
and number 6
and wrestles
Tampa
and pushes,
42, and Tampa 14.
everybody's going to get a minor penalty.
5-on-5.
Geekie's in the middle of a couple of guys here, and Van Riemsdyk's trying to just wrestle him out of there. Eventually, Van Riemsdyk's going to give him a shot.
Leans in and pivots at the half wall. Back to the point, shot towards the net by McMichael. It's loose, another shot. Blocker save made by Vasilevsky on Carlson. Hagel moves to the high slot. His drop from Moser. It's across to Victor Hedman. Caught possession in the offensive zone. The top group for the Lightning. Swept through the crease by Point. Hedman, slap shot. That's stopped in front. The outlet to Guentzel. Off the tip of the stick of Tom Wilson. Creates the turnover. Connor McMichael moves in. Wrist shot. Save made. Vasilevsky. Beauvillier has it. Ovechkin in the front of the net. They feed it that way right through his skates. Cirelli can't clear. Faravari keeps it alive towards the net. Floating. Puck missed the stick of Ovechkin and glanced off the glove of Vasilevsky. Both teams making a change.
This might...
Oliver Bjorkstrand plays catch through center with Yanni Gourde. Flips it left. That shot. Blocker save. Thompson doesn't know where it is. He's knocked into his own net. And the puck ends up in the corner. Out to the neutral zone. Tom Wilson with speed around McDonough. Wilson to the backhand. Save Vasilevsky. And Wilson crashes into the near post and takes the net with him.
Wilson hits the side of the goal.
A shot blocked to the corner by Hedman. Carlson tried to sweep it deep. Orta plays it left. Faravari shoots. Stick save Vasilevsky. 5:15 to go, third period. This will reach the goal line. Lilleberg is there. Handled by Douglas. Chafee has it. Left the puck behind. Ovechkin hit him and took it back on the back pedal. And on Holmberg, who beats him to the puck. Sandin gave it away to Bjorkstrand. Oliver Bjorkstrand sets one up. Fluttering shot into the glove of Logan Thompson. Snaps it. Across the line, Ovechkin with a drop shot. That took the stick right out of the hands of Vasilevsky. A rifle shot from Chychrun off the drop from Ovechkin, who's first to the puck. Vasilevsky has his stick back. Ovechkin puts it out in front. It's loose towards the chest protector of Vasilevsky, who gobbles it up. 5 seconds remaining. Sandin will skate out. It appears the rest of regulation time. Tosses one high and wide of Vasilevsky, and this game will go to overtime. Maintaining possession of the puck, Washington. Strome has it again. Strome off to Carlson. Save Vasilevsky. Tries the weak side. Poking at it is Protas. And a try for Carlson as well. Carlson a one-timer. And that's blocked in front. Strome has it back. On the move, Wilson. There's a lap in the offensive zone. Backdoor. Chychrun on the feed from Wilson. The Caps win it in overtime.
Jakob Chychrun had that late chance and knocked the stick out of Vasilevsky's hands. He doesn't miss this one. The speed in which Tom Wilson attacks the zone puts Tampa back on their heels. Cirelli's watching the puck. Whoops. That's his guy, Jakob Chychrun, on the back door. McDonough and Kucherov have their guys kind of boxed away. Cirelli doesn't turn and notice where Chychrun is. He heals this shot. It goes off the post, and Vasilevsky and Jakob Chychrun, the game-winning goal, a beautiful feed from Tom Wilson. Wilson a goal and an assist, and the Caps win 3-2.